Taking a bit of a hard detour here.
Yes. Yesterday you saw us cut and install all those rafters. And then we promptly took them all down.
The legendary goat barn container is our daughter Adelaide's dream of rehabbing a shipping container into kidding stalls, feed storage, and a milking room. We've spent the last several months building out the inside, adding secure field fencing, and now we're knee-deep in the last major part of this project, the awning roof.
This morning I was able to get all those rafters stained so they're ready to put up. However, before we can put them up, we're going to paint the container.
There's a big but.
There's always a big but.
So why are we painting the container now?
Well, because this will be a lot easier. We're borrowing a friend's spray paint gun, so it'll be a lot easier to go ahead and paint it before the rafters are up. That way we're not like taping off the rafters so we don't get them painted.
That's true. All the other like earth bag buildings we've sprayed, they've all had the roofs on them, and it's always been like you can only spray up so far and then you gotta do the rest by hand, and
then there you have it.
Very tedious. Very tedious, yeah. So I really want to get the roof up, but I think you're right. I think we need to just go ahead and spray it real quick. We got some fun plans for the colors, which you'll see in a little bit. But right now we got to get that main coat on, and then we can put the rafters back up.
Actually, we're not painting right this second, babe. First, we have to wash the container.
Oh yeah, that's why we're out here tonight.
Yeah, we're not painting today.
So we're cleaning it.
We're cleaning it tonight. We're going to be up at the butt crack of dawn tomorrow and paint it.
Butts seem to be a theme in this video so far. We're just nothing fancy, right? We're just...
No, this is where a power sprayer would come in super handy, but we don't have one or access to one. So we're doing buckets. We're throwing buckets of water on the container, and we have brooms, and we're gonna scrub it with soap.
Some dish soap. You know, like, it's already got paint on it.
Yeah.
We're painting with good stuff.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yep, everything's great.
Videoing. This is fun. How much do you like throwing water at them?
They don't love it.
I said, how much do you love it?
Oh, I love that. I know a lot of you are going to say, but you haven't treated the rust on the container.
Guys, it's all surface rust, first of all. Second of all, we're in the desert.
Yeah.
Third of all, it's not our house.
Yeah, we're not concerned about the texture, like after we paint, if there's like, you can see that there was rust under it. We're not concerned about the lettering. It's a barn. We're not living in it. It's not for a magazine. Everything's great. Sometimes you treat rust and sometimes you just don't have time.
Yeah, you know, if it's a problem, we'll come back and we'll do touch-ups later, but nothing on here is a structural issue.
Yeah.
Plus, we waterproofed it from the inside with the spray foam insulation.
Yeah.
Listen, we got
fine.
it taken care of. Don't worry.
Also, we eventually will be painting the top of the container, but we're waiting until all the solar panels are on the roof after the roof's done. Yeah. So
the elastomeric.
Yeah, we'll be back and putting like a white reflective top.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything's great.
Everything is fantastic.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Thought I had everything, but I didn't have any blue painter's tape. So Gorilla Tape it is. Everything's fine. I gotta come back and paint that a different color anyway, so just gotta use what you got. Also, this is the style for the day. A t-shirt, bandana, trying to keep as much paint off of my head as possible.
We did take that detour. We are gonna paint today, and then we'll put the rafters up later. So you've probably seen this paint sprayer we've used with all of our other earth bag buildings. Big thanks to Sam for letting us borrow it again. I really feel like we should just get one at this point. Anyway, hopefully we won't be painting anything else for a while, right? This is the step that always makes me nervous because it's not my sprayer, and there's a lot of steps for priming and getting it all ready. So I'm gonna go watch that video one more time, and then we're gonna get started.
Engage the trigger lock, remove the tip and guard from your gun, place the suction tube into your paint, and place the drain tube into a waste pail.
Alright, so we need to prep the paint. Hey, nice job painting the container.
Yeah, the container is painted. I've trimmed with the green. We're gonna wait to trim around the windows and do the door later. We're gonna focus on getting these rafters back up.
For real this time.
For real, like secured.
Yeah. So you can see we've got the bolts coming through. We have a washer, a lock washer, and a nut. And that should hold everything good to these brackets.
It looks so good. I wish these last three would just magically go up.
We're almost there.
And last one. I don't want to do it anymore.
I'm out.
You got it?
Yep.
I gotta be on the other side.
That's it.
Yesterday we were in New Mexico for the whole day at the Southwest Alternative Building Conference. It was really fun.
I really wanted to like play the Indiana Jones theme song here, but from $300,000 to $600,000, which is crazy, right? Shout out to Ashley here in her awesome welding gear, learning to weld. There is something pretty magical about working with your hands in the dirt, soaking up the sounds of nature around you. It feels good, right? It doesn't mean it's faster though. Earthbag buildings, especially domes with barbed wire reinforcement, have been shown to hold up remarkably well to seismic activity. Personally, we found community online as well. So let's start taking notes and start working towards a safer, more natural and sustainable tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah, it was just a good day, but we're really tired. So it is a good morning to do the trim on the goat barn. This morning I'm out early, and my only goal is to get all the windows done first, and then we may switch over to decking. We may do the door. I'm not sure. Today is just like whatever we feel like day. Who knows? You'll find out when I do. Alright, so there's just a few more things that we need to get at the hardware store, so we figured let's just make it a coffee trip day because yesterday was a long day and we deserve some coffee. So here we go. Jets driving! Wouldn't it be nice if we had an automatic gate?
I guess I'm the gate.
You're the gate guy.
Alright, hold on.
Gate guy.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I feel like we could have already been at the coffee shop if we had an automatic gate opener.
Maybe.
Made it.
Yeah.
You know what you want?
No, I don't. I want to see what they have. Oh man, there's stuff all over my lenses. All right, so we did some more trim this morning. Well, Ashley did some more trim this morning. And then we're taking another detour, going back to the roof. You probably noticed when we put these rafters up, we did not cut the fascia side, right? Where you need to put up your flat boards. None of those cuts are plumb. I don't know why we didn't do that. I feel like we should have done that, but we didn't. So anyway, we ran a string line and we're marking on all these, and we'll just come with a circular saw. Just chop them all so that they're all at the same angle. That way we can get the fascia up, and then we can start putting some decking boards up to get a little bit of shade over here. And then we can keep.
There's a reason we didn't do it, but I'm not going to tell people why.
Okay. It's very cryptic. What, you want another one? Oh, Ada wants 2 boards. Turning, turning, turning.
All right, all the boards are marked and double checked. We are good to go. So we're gonna start cutting from the far end and work our way up. And hopefully it looks perfect. Turns out if you mark on a dark board with a dark pen, can't really see the mark when you're trying to cut it. So I'm gonna have to go get like a light colored Sharpie or something. 1 second, I'll be right back. Turns out I had a, this is a liquid chalk marker in the barn. So I'm just gonna like make some dashes on the dark parts that I can't see. We're gonna cut this. Not the part of the video. We're gonna cut the wood.
Okay, I have a question. Why didn't we stay in the end of these boards?
I numbered them when we took them down so that we would put them back in order, and yeah. And I didn't cut them because I wasn't sure, you know, how it's going to work out. I'm always like nervous. We're still learning this. So I just wanted to be able to cut it when they're in place, and it worked out fine.
Yeah, because like, you know, we're attaching to the bracket and it can slide in and out on the bracket, so the length of them wasn't always going to be the same.
Right, so if like one's 1/8 of an inch in more or 1/4 inch out, like it wouldn't have lined up right. So
you knew you were going to come back and cut the end, so you waited to stain it. Okay, so these are some pretty beefy fascia boards, huh?
Yeah, we like using the 2x instead of 1x just because wood out here doesn't last very long.
Also, when we were buying all the 2x, it was cheaper to buy the whole pallet in bulk. So we had a few extra boards for some other stuff anyway. So we'll just use that. It does mean, though, because they're so thick, we have to make sure we set them down on the fascia a little bit so that they match that pitch and they don't get in the way of the decking and the metal roof and all that stuff. So. Yeah,
so just by using like the square, you're able to like set it on there, and then we put the board up to where it needs to go. Everything's great.
So we got, what, 3 more to do? 2.5 more to do?
I don't know. 2-ish. Yeah, but I don't have a glove anymore. That's your fault. That's your fault. One on the ground over there. Ready?
Love was holding all the cards and always kept me in the dark. I never thought I could shake this heartache
we're in the shade.
Yeah. Our phones died and overheated, and
And we just had to get it done.
yeah, so we have the first row up.
First decking row. So we got one more row and then a half row.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, I feel like it went pretty well.
It did.
It's just, it's always...
It's a lot of time. Like, it's time consuming because we're painting the plywood. We're cutting the plywood, painting the plywood. Then we're putting it up with a million screws, and then...
It's always the screws that we forget about. We're like, wait, how many screws?
That's a lot.
And then you just... But I will say, we're not painting the top of it. Don't worry.
No.
We're painting the underneath just to help protect it a little bit and to make it look nice.
Yeah. It does look really nice.
It does look nice. So, yeah. It's getting near the end of the day, but it is cooling down. So I'm kind of feeling like maybe we should try to get this done.
It feels really nice. I would like to get as much done as we can tonight. I might run out of paint, and I might run out of plywood.
Okay.
So we'll just do what we can.
We'll see what happens. And to make it more fun, it's milking time.
We make it any more complicated.
So ready to be done with this so that she can just milk and not have to deal with 4 million tools and projects going on.
She's been very patient. We done yet?
Doesn't look like it. Good job, Ada.
How annoyed are you with roofing?
I'm just annoyed with warped rafters. That's our problem.
Yeah.
They got warped. We left them too long.
So we have to do all of our roofing in one day from now on.
Yep.
I'm so tired. It's been a long day. Why are we doing this at night? We done yet? So you coming down or?